from LA right now, holding it down here, and I'm pleasured, even during such a dark time, to have Kelly Praice with me and Kenny Latimor. So many things are going through your heads. Your energy when you sat down, I was like, I don't know if I could hold my composure. You were with Whitney the last performance that was seen, 2 days before we lost her. What do you guys remember from that night?
Well, I just remember a very vibrant, amazing person. I'll tell you what people don't know. She had a moment with El DeBarge that night.
Thank you.
Where she was praying for him.
Right.
And it was so powerful. I had to walk away because she was bringing as much life as she could. She lit up the room as she came in there. And when she sang the song to Kelly, it was a moment between them, really. I don't think that she was trying to, you know, let me put on the show because I'm Whitney. She was very close to Kelly's face.
Yes.
And it was like a personal moment that we were able to just view, you know, amazing, just amazing.
Kelly, there was a sense of frustration when you saw the media portraying her in a certain way after that night.
Yeah.
Make us understand what was going on.
I'm so angry because we all know and understand that Whitney had challenges. She acknowledged those challenges herself, but she fought against them. She fought her way back from them, and she was living life. She was in a moment where she was all right with Whitney and forging ahead so she could be a mother to her daughter. She had this movie coming this summer, and she was joyful the other night. She was in celebration mode. I don't like the fact that people took something that was so pure. The emotions were raw and pure the other night. It wasn't about being a diva. It wasn't about having a moment. She literally came, celebrated the reason why we were there, and embraced everything and everyone. She stood up for over 3 hours on the side of the stage, no chair. She cheered for every singer that hit the stage.
And they were young singers.
Yes.
Because one of the things that Kelly was doing that night was showcasing singers that were just coming up. So for them to sit and say, I sang in front of Whitney Houston.
Yes.
It was an incredible moment for everybody.
Yeah, she cheered for them. What an opportunity for somebody who was trying to make their way in this business to say that they got a chance to sing in front of Whitney Houston, and she cheered for them. She liked them. She gave her approval. That's so huge. And so I have even more frustration because even in some of the interviews that I've done, I'm getting word back that my interviews are being chopped up and that the wrong statement is being put in front of what I've said, and only a portion of what I'm saying is being put out there. It angers me because she was my friend. In an industry where it's hard to have real friends, she was my friend. She was sincere, she was pure. She talked to me, she ministered to me at times when I was so frustrated with the politics of the business and felt like it wasn't worth it. She let me know, you can't silence a gift like yours. God didn't give you that to shut up. So fight through it, navigate your way through it. Avoid this, avoid that. Even on a personal note, she advised me how to live life as a woman and just be Kelly outside of being Kelly Praice, that I owed that to myself. And I'll always love her for that. I'll always respect her for that. She extended herself to me as a friend, as a sister, and I'm better for having known her. I will not accept, and I just have to go on record saying, please don't chop my interview up. Because if you do, I'm going to put you on blast.
This is live television.
Yeah, say what I said, or don't say anything at all. Because I won't be a part of any smear campaign. I won't be a part of any negativity. The people are asking me, and they're asking me repeatedly. My answer is not going to change. Whitney Houston was not hot the other night. She was having a good time.
She was having a great time.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's bring it back to one of my favorite songs of Whitney Houston, Heartbreak Hotel.
Heartbreak Hotel.
You guys sang to us. What do you remember the most from that video and that moment in time with Kelly and Whitney?
I remember being a new artist. I was fresh off of More Money, More Problems, and people finally got a chance to see the face behind the voice. And knowing that she heard the song, she fell in love with the song, she fell in love with my voice, and she came and found me. That was amazing. It was my very first record. So to have this iconic music and entertainment figure come seek me out and say, I want you to collaborate with me, was the greatest thing, but that's who she was. She wasn't afraid to put her stamp or her seal of approval on someone else. She wasn't afraid to put someone else out in front of her because she wasn't insecure in who she was or what she did. And quite often in the earlier years of my career, I can honestly say I would pull back a lot of times because I felt like I didn't want people to feel like I was trying to overpower them as a vocalist when I sang with them. And she would scold me about it and tell me, you do what you do.
That's right.
And pretty much everybody else.
Kenny and Kelly, thank you guys so much for sharing. I know this is such a tough time for the both of you. I really appreciate it.